Hi Sagittarius, a warm welcome to your June horoscope. The big news this month is that on the 27th, Mars is going to go retrograde for a couple of months. And Mars rules the way you take action and how you use your energy. But a little more about that later on in this video. Now, all month we've got a wonderful trine going on between your ruler, Jupiter, and Neptune. Jupiter here in the 12th and Neptune here in your 4th house. This is a wonderful opportunity to trust your intuition, to trust your gut, to allow yourself to be led rather than always using logic and pushing yourself forward, to somehow sense your way forward, sniff your way forward. Because you could well have some wonderful synchronicities, some magical coincidences, some good news about a family member, something to do with your home, your family, and also a great deepening of your psychic abilities. Channeling, for those of you who are interested in that, or astrology, or tarot, or anything in that area could be greatly deepened with the help of that trine all month long. Now on the 13th of the month we have got Mercury joining Venus in your 8th house. This could be some very good news financially. Somebody giving you a gift, somebody investing in you, sponsoring you, a grant. Could be some good news about your partner's financial situation. And it would also be a good time for going deeper into a subject, really researching it, going further, getting to the bottom of something. Also on the 13th, we've got a glorious new moon happening here in your 7th house of relationships. This is a time for renewal of relationships, an existing relationship to be rejuvenated, to come back to life again, or a new relationship to come into your life. This could also be an intimate relationship, but also a business relationship. So this really bodes well for anything to do with a spring clean in the area of all your relationships. On the 14th of the month, we've got Venus going into your 9th house. This is a great placement for Venus. This means you could be going on a lovely trip somewhere, planning a trip to somewhere you've always wanted to go or somewhere you love. Could also mean meeting somebody from overseas, having a love connection with somebody from a different culture of yours, or meeting them on holiday or on a trip somewhere. And also a good time for studying something that you really enjoy and maybe sharing it and teaching others, training others. On the 22nd of the month, the Sun joins Mercury in your 8th house, so an opportunity to maybe become more intimate with somebody in a relationship, to go deeper, to learn how to trust at a deeper level. And on the 28th of the month, I'm coming back to that Mars retro, we've got a full moon happening in your 2nd house of finance. So this is shining a light on your finances. Have you been overspending, overextending yourselves? Sometimes you do that, don't you, dear Sagittarius? Maybe it's time for a change in your financial situation, something coming to fruition, some abundance coming into your life, or for you to become more aware of how rich you really are. And then that too can trigger some big positive changes around your finances. Could also be a time when you really acknowledge a skill or a talent that you've got and begin to realize that you could make some money from it. And then this Mars retrograde, Mars in your 3rd house retrograde from the 27th of this month until the 28th of August, so that's a couple of months. And this would not be a good time to initiate something new. It is a good time for continuing something that's already in motion. But a new relationship, not brilliant during Mars retrograde, and also it would be good to remember that people may be going a little slower at this time. Yeah, they might frustrate you. You might be challenged with your anger, your knee-jerk reactions to situations. And this is a wonderful opportunity to remember to breathe, and to ask yourself, how important is this going to be a day from now, an hour from now, a month from now? And get a perspective on your reactiveness emotionally. So this Mars retro can be very beneficial if you use it in that way and don't try and push forward with something new and then get frustrated with it. So I wish you a wonderful month. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing. Bye for now.